Studio microphone, intro 0-100 to 0-30, visual, slow zoom on flashing paparazzi cameras and headlines about Diddy, narrator, calm, suspenseful tone. Sean, Diddy, Combs, one of hip-hop's most powerful moguls. A man behind countless chart-topping hits, fashion lines, and Ciroc vodka. But behind the glamour, allegations have surfaced that threaten to shake his empire to its core. Today, we're diving into the Diddy Files, the lawsuits, the evidence, and what it all means for the future of the industry. File Folder, Part 1, WHO is Diddy, 0-30 to 115, visual, montage of Diddy's early career, Bad Boy Records, 90s MTV clips, narrator. Diddy rose to fame in the 90s as a producer and entrepreneur, founding Bad Boy Records and launching artists like the Notorious B.I.G., Faith Evans, and Maze. Known for his charisma and business savvy, he built a multi-million-dollar empire across music, fashion, and spirits. Visual, logo transitions of Sean John, Ciroc, and Revolt TV. But for years, rumors of control, manipulation, and darker behavior have lingered in the background. Balance Scale, Part 2, the allegations 115 to 245, visual, courtroom sketches, documents, and blurred legal papers titled Jane Doe vs. Sean Combs, narrator. In late 2023 and early 2024, multiple lawsuits were filed against Combs. The most high-profile came from his former partner Cassie Ventura, who accused him of years of abuse, both physical and psychological. The case was settled swiftly, but it opened the floodgates. Visual, timelines of lawsuits with dates and plaintiff names blurred or anonymized. Over the following months, more individuals came forward. Allegations ranged from trafficking and coercion to surveillance and threats. Former employees, music industry insiders, and even federal agencies began looking closer. Visual, aerial shot of Diddy's LA home being raided by Homeland Security, March 2024. Then, in a dramatic turn, Homeland Security executed simultaneous raids on Diddy's properties in Los Angeles and Miami. While no formal charges were announced, the raids indicated an active federal investigation into potential criminal activity. Downward Trend, Part 3, Industry Fallout 245 to 330, visual, clips of artists distancing themselves, blurred Instagram statements, TV commentators, narrator. As the allegations mounted, brands began backing away. Revolt TV announced Diddy would step down. MTV scrubbed his presence from upcoming award shows. Celebrities who once partied by his side are now silent or distancing themselves publicly. Visual, stock footage of lawyers, courts, and PR firms at work. And while Diddy has denied all wrongdoing, the music world is watching closely, wondering what comes next. Brain, Part 4, Cultural Context 330 to 430, visual, clips of R. Kelly, Harvey Weinstein, #MeToo headlines, narrator. This isn't the first time power and fame have shielded alleged abuse. The #MeToo movement revealed decades of misconduct in Hollywood and music. And Diddy's case may be the next high-profile reckoning, forcing the industry to confront its long history of silence and protection for powerful men. Visual, young artists in studio, headlines of lawsuits against other industry figures, more than just one man. This case could expose systemic problems, especially around exploitation of women and minors in entertainment. Crystal Ball, outro 4:30 to 5 o'clock. Visual, fade to black and white photos of Diddy over time, smiling, performing, on red carpets, narrator. The Diddy Files are still unfolding. No convictions, no verdicts, yet. But the questions being asked are bigger than Diddy himself. How do we protect the vulnerable in industries built on power, fame, and silence? And what happens when the spotlight finally turns on those who were always behind the scenes? Visual, text on screen, stay informed. Stay critical. Subscribe for more. Narrator, firmly. This isn't just gossip, it's accountability. And it's only the beginning. Musical note, optional background music. Suspenseful ambient music for intro and allegations section. Reflective piano or low synths for the outro.